Happy Saturday! What's happening? Pulling up, fixing to get my side-by-side. Do a little work. I got a little gravity deal. I feed her. I gotta go get some protein in. This whole gate undone. Yay. Well, look how pretty it is in Mississippi. Wow! Ain't that something? Tell you what else is something. That new decal one time. How about that? Oh. Gotta get my truck's a little jacked up. Missed that step. Anyway, I've done 0 turkey scouting. Well, I say 0, I've been at one spot, so that's not 0. But anyway, I'm gonna hook up to the trailer. I'll get the side-by-side. Fish to cover some ground. So it's gonna be a good day. I thought my little buddy Michael was gonna be able to help me today, because I got a bunch of stuff to get done, particularly in my yard. But he's helping old Kevin Adcock getting trapping beavers and all that kind of good jazz. So hey, I'm pretty pumped up that he's doing it, because he'd probably teach me how to do something. I like it. I like to learn. Anyway, boop, 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 boop. Maybe that'll get me right there. We'll see if I can get this old trailer hooked up. I'll be back with you. Oh yeah. Spike, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, Spike's 10 years old. He's a good boy. Oh, Spikey's a good boy, ain't you, Spikey? He's a good boy. I should have him more ears rubbed. Yeah. Good boy, Spike. Good boy. Wish I could take him with me, but he always likes to run off. I used to take him with me back in the day. He'd stay with me. He got a little older, he started wanting to run off, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, looking for Spike all afternoon. Get this whole side-by-side loaded up. Probably gonna get a few of them little traps in the ground. Yeah, yeah. I hadn't been over here since the ice storm. It's a mess. Just met a guy on the road and he was going around trees and this, that, and the other. You know, I think the county would, it kind of clears up right there, but man, get around a little bit. I already know that when I get up on this lane, it is gonna be limbs and trees and junk down everywhere. Golly. Well, I've got the old chainsaw with me today, so probably just be doing some more chainsaw work. I know I've had several videos of me running a chainsaw, but man, when you got a few different places to hunt and an ice storm come through and just jacked it up. Ow! Jacked it up. Good thing I had that old goat fuel drink. I'll be wired up and ready to cut the woods down. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little work, baby. Do a little work. Be back in a minute. Well, there's pine trees everywhere. I knew it would be. A mess everywhere. Old climber. It ain't broke. Almost busted my butt. A lock on. Let's see. I need that chair. Man. I hope I find a shed over here. What I really want to do, I'll chunk this up the hill so that way I can throw it in the back of a Ranger. There we go. Yeah, I hope I find a shed over here. Imagine this feed is pretty much out. It ought to be. Man, they have tore up the ground right here. I mean, tore it up. Starving. Hopefully I can get them legs off of there. I'm gonna move this feeder, go ahead and get that done. Little camera there. The battery's been dead. Man, it just made these woods a mess. A mess. But it is what it is. All right, I got some work to do. I'm gonna try to get this feeder moved to a different location. I may have to just kind of drag it through the woods. I need to take it back up the hill because I'm going back down the hill with it. So, gotta stay tuned. All right, 600-pound boss buck feeder, disassembled, nothing to it. I'll get my camera. I'm gonna see if I can carry that thing down that little ditch, right through there into the bottom. Let's see how this works out. Wish me luck. Lacey, I told her where I was at and what I was doing, and she said, don't hurt your back. So what I'm gonna try to do is not hurt my back. All right, so essentially, turkey season is getting near, and I really need to be scouting for turkeys today. However, I got a deer on my brain. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. Dude's giving me the slip. 2 years, which I wasn't mad about the slip 2 years ago, because trail coming down right here. I wasn't mad about the slip 2 years ago because it gave him an opportunity to grow a little bit. But I was a little upset about the slip that he gave me this year, because he's a nice one. But anyway, changing up a little strategy, a little tactics. I'm wondering what I'm looking at. I'm looking for potential sheds. And a lot of the deer still have them on their head. But my buddies over at Hollis Farms have already seen a few dropping. If you're watching this right now, I'm gonna go over there and check out the old Hollis Farms, Hollis. Brian, Jason, Jake. Well, there you go. Bloopers. There's a bunch of buck poop right here. Just got a little staging area for them before they come out. Trees rubbed up right there. Busted my tail right there, and vines will get you. My Lacey talking about don't hurt your back. And vines will make you hurt your back. But anyway, yeah, check out my buddy's Hollis Farms. They have some pretty good stuff. Mississippi boys. Mississippi boys. Of course, we got the old yacht. Old yacht doing good. I like there's some good folks. We're trying to kind of work together. Collaboration is key. So y'all check them out. Hollis Farms, yacht. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget about your boy old D-Rock. Whew. Now I gotta get them poles. And then I'm gonna come back and get my side-by-side right there. I'm gonna drive it all the way over there and load it back up. And then I'm gonna look around a little bit, see if I can't find a shed. If I can't find a shed, I'm gonna call somebody who's got a dog that can find a dang shed. But I really wanna find these sheds. I'll be back in a few. All right, I have been running that chainsaw, getting the lane situated. Had a bunch of limbs and trees down right here. Had to cut them out of the way. I got my boss buck feeder right here, exactly where I want it. If you remember last year, or actually last hunt season, prior to the hunting season, it was really hot. And me and Lacey came over here and we did a lot of work to get a lane from all the way up through there, go right all up through here, and it circles back to the little ridge. It goes back here. So we did all that work last year. And so anyway, it's a good thing. I had not intended on putting a feeder here whenever we did all this stuff last year, but I have a different plan to try to kill a big deer, and we're gonna see if it works or not. So if not, then hey, we just keep hunting. That's what makes it fun. The harder the challenge, the greater the reward. That's what I always tell folks. And I'm all about big challenges. So anyway, it's gonna be fun. I moved the feeder, was about 400 yards that way. I have a ditch over there that you may have seen in one of my previous videos also, that I have to find to get away across it. And it is about and so I have another feeder that I'm getting that is going to be about 750 yards that away to the back side of the property. So I feel like we may be missing some deer possibly. To just give us a couple different options to hunt. So anyway, I'm about to get this boss buck put back together, get it filled up, and get my cell cam up right here, or I'll pick me a tree over here to put one of these cell cams on, and see what we got coming in here. So y'all hang tight, I'll be back in a minute. Boss buck feeder set up. That's easy. I carried that thing through the woods about 400 yards on my back. That's pretty handy. I need to be mobile. We need to even that thing up a little bit. Looks like it's kind of leaning that way a little bit, but we'll see. Get some of that old protein. All right, folks, that's a wrap on the moving of the feeder. I don't have any turkeys over here on this spot. It's primarily just for deer hunting. So I got me a tree picked out over there. I'm gonna have to limb that up a little bit before next year, or before this fall. But anyway, so I got the boss buck loaded up, rocking, ready to rock and roll, and we'll see how that works out. I'm gonna keep it here, and I got a pretty good little draw. As you can see, it's kind of going right up through there. One of my bags busted. And then the draw kind of goes right up through there. And I think those deer are coming out from over here. They're coming out from over here. And they come out from way over there where I had the feeder to the right side, but I think this may bring them down this little draw right up through here. So they really like to come out from this side. I hear them cross the ditch over there a little bit. So actually I'm just gonna walk over there and see if I can see a shed, maybe. So I'm just gonna walk a little bit and just see what I see. I'm gonna leave the Ranger right here and I'm gonna come back. But anyway, if I don't find anything cool, appreciate you watching D-Rock's Outdoor Life. I am out here getting it done. Deer season 21 already on the brain. But hey, turkeys are up next. Stay tuned.